Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy MTG back here with another video today, and today I'm going to be going over the best cards that you guys can pick from your All Madden pre-order pack. Now, you guys got to realize we got these revealed last night. Obviously, the game mechanics and gameplay, this could definitely swing whenever the game actually comes out, but as for right now, I'm going to tell you guys who I think the best players are out of the 87 overalls and your 83 overall pre-order packs as well. If you guys like the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications. We're going to be grinding for Madden 23, so make sure you guys are staying around. And without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Alright, so we're going to first start off with the offensive pre-order options. These are the 83 overalls. First card we see right here is Jalen Waddle, 86 speed, 82 jumping, 81 catching traffic, 81 catching, 78 spec catch, 81 short route running, 81 medium, and 79 deep route running. Now, in my opinion, it's a fairly good card. 86 speed is the highest stock speed we've seen for a wide receiver right now. I believe there's a few corners with it as well. But Jalen Waddle, one of the fastest cards in the game. His catching is not bad in the 80s. The route running is also not terrible with the 81, 81, 79. In my opinion, definitely a very solid option. He's a playmaker archetype, so those tier 1 abilities will be okay. But in my opinion, Jalen Waddle is definitely a very interesting card, and he might be the best offensive. Now we go to the next player right here, and we have Lamar Jackson. 85 speed, 84 throw power, 81 short accuracy, 77 medium, 79 deep, 81 throw under pressure, 82 throw on the run, and 85 play action. Again, this seems like a very good card. 85 speed, start off the year, is definitely going to be blazing fast, especially considering that most outside linebackers and defensive ends are going to have like mid-70s to high 70s at most, besides guys like Montez Sweat, who may reach a little bit into the 80s. But Lamar Jackson is just going to outrun most people. His throwing abilities are not bad at all. The medium and deep accuracy scares me a little bit because that can definitely affect basically if he's going to hit his targets or not. But his throw under pressure and throw and run is not terrible, and his play action is pretty good, which I don't know how much that factors in. But most of his throwing abilities are very good. So this is a very solid quarterback day one, and could probably last you the first couple weeks in the game. In our third and final option right here, we have DeAndre Swift, 82 speed, 84 excel, 83 agility, 78 carrying, 64 catching, 84 change direction, 71 break tackle, or 71 trucking, and 80 break tackle. Obviously, we don't know what his juke and spin move are. He is an elusive back, so that's going to be a specialty. He'll be much better at that. But in my opinion, this card, it's an okay halfback. He seems like a backup halfback to me. It doesn't seem like you want him starting for you, but he seems okay. So in my opinion, the third one, I think this should not be on your radar. I don't think you should take DeAndre Swift. Unless you're a Lions fan, unless you're running a Lions team, this card just does not do it for me. I think there are better running backs day one, as they're going to be better cards than these guys. But you're looking at DeAndre Swift, just not the guy I think you should pick. And the second, I'm going to go Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, of course, like I said, he's a great day one quarterback, but this is a card that you're going to pick, and he's probably going to be out of your lineup in a week. So do you want that day one quarterback to, do you want that guy to be your quarterback maybe for 2 or 3 weeks? In my opinion, no, because you're locking in a very important position at quarterback for him. But in my opinion, I think you should take Jalen Waddle. It's a depth position. You can use him as your 5th receiver, 4th receiver in 2 weeks, and you could also use him as your number 1 right now. In my opinion, he won't fade out for maybe a couple weeks in the game. I think he could be very viable for 2 to 3 weeks. Unlike a guy like Lamar Jackson, who's probably going to fade out in the first week, or DeAndre Swift, and Jalen Waddle will last a little bit longer. I think you should pick him. Now we transition into the defensive players. Our first card we have right here is 83 overall middle linebacker Isaiah Simmons, 83 speed, 84 excel, 63 strength, 79 tackling, 79 play rec, 71 block shed, 80 hit power, and 82 zone coverage. On paper, this looks like a great card. This looks like a middle linebacker you should have, but he's a middle linebacker. That's gonna really hinder this card's ability to play. He's a pass coverage linebacker too. If he was a strong safety, I don't think anybody would, look twice. I think this would be everybody's starting middle linebacker if your primary position was strong safety, but it's not. It's middle linebacker, so it's definitely going to hinder the ability, but still not a bad option. Our next card up is going to be 83 overall Jabril Peppers, 82 speed, 84 excel, 77 tackling, 80 play rec, 76 pursuit, 80 man coverage, 83 zone, 84 hit power. It's a very solid card. I honestly forgot to sign with the Patriots, so this is news to me. I forgot about it, but the card, he's very balanced. The speed's a little low, so that could be a little concerning, but he's got great coverages, great hit power. He's definitely a very solid option. and for a lot of people, it may be a good starting free safety. But we go to the third card, in which we have 83 overall right end Montez Sweat, 80 speed, 83 excel, 74 strength, 79 tackling, 80 play rec, 78 block shed, 71 power move, and 83 finesse move. He's a speed rush right end. He's gonna play very, very good, very fast on the edge. Like I said, he could be a good quarterback spy for. I mean, he's gonna be faster than most quarterbacks besides like the rookie premier Desmond Ridder and Lamar Jackson, who we've seen. So he's definitely gonna be a very, very good card, and I think he I think he may be the best option here, but in my opinion, I think the worst option is Isaiah Simmons. Just the fact that he's a middle linebacker, he's just not going to play well. He's not going to animate. Although I love Isaiah Simmons, if he was a strong safety, he'd be my first choice. But since he's a middle linebacker, I'm going to have to put him my third. Then I'm going to put this Montez Sweat. The only reason I say that is because it's not going to fit my scheme. I'm personally probably not going to pick him just because I usually have my right ends playing like a defensive tackle position, while my right outside linebacker and left outside linebacker are my pass rushers. So it's just not going to be the greatest choice for me, but it could definitely work for a lot of people, especially if you use him as a speed rusher or a quarterback spy. This could definitely be a very, very good card. But in my opinion, I think the best card here is Jabril Peppers. I think the speed's a little low, but he should play still very, very well with his coverages and hit power. And I think he's just an overall very solid card. So in my opinion, Jabril Peppers is the best out of the defensive players, but Montez Sweat isn't bad, but I would just steer clear of Isaiah Simmons because you're not going to get much use out of him. Now it's time to transition to the 87 overall pre-order cards. Now these cards, I'm not going to lie, there's only one option which I really want to consider, but they're not bad at all. First card right here, we have 87 overall Micah Parsons. 86 speed, 85 excel, 80 strength, 83 tackling, 79 play rec, 75 block shed, 76 power move, and 87 finesse move. This card, first of all, is an incredible card. He's an incredible right side linebacker. My biggest problem is he has lurker and pass coverage. That's just not going to play very well, and that's going to steer a ton of people away from this. I think if you put an edge ability on him and put him as an edge rusher, I think people would actually consider this card. But besides Cowboys fans, I would steer clear of this card. 86 speed is great, especially for a quarterback spy to start the year. But in my opinion, I use my outside linebackers. I think everybody should as pass rushers, like guys like Lawrence Taylor, trying to think, Derek Thomas. Those are they're outside rushers. You use them for outside rushing off the edge. Michael Parsons just isn't going to play very well as a pass coverage linebacker, and I just think you should just try to steer clear of him if you can. Unless you're a really big Cowboys fan, I understand, but in my opinion, he's just not worth it. There's better options out of this pack. The next card we're going to look at is this 87 overall Barry Sanders. 86 speed, 86 excel, 87 agility, 83 carrying, 65 catching, 85 change of direction, 76 trucking, and 86 break tackle. In my opinion, this is one of the best cards out of the pack. 86 speed super fast, so again, if you pitch it to him or you even find a gap, not many people are going to be able to track him down. His excel's good, his agility's good, his carrying's good. Change of direction's great, and honestly, 76 trucking is pretty good for a Barry Sanders card. We usually don't see that high of trucking, especially to start the year. He may be able to truck a few people, which, I mean, he's not going to be a goal line back. He's not going to be trucking over a defensive tackle, but if he's one-on-one against a corner or an outside linebacker, you may catch a lucky break and truck over someone every once in a while. And he has 86 break tackle, which is very good as well. Plus, he has baked-in evasive, which I think is also very, very key. Faster spin moves and faster juke moves to start off the year. Definitely a card you should look towards. Next card up, we have 87 overall strong safety Cam Chancellor. 85 speed, 87 excel, 82 tackling, 83 play rec, 84 pursuit, 80 man coverage, 87 zone, 88 hit power. He has lurker, or it's not lurker. He has enforcer, which I think is also very, very clutch. He's a run support, strong safety. Again, this card is flawless to me. I mean, 85 speed is incredible to start off the year. I mean, you're not going to find many cards that are going to be slower than that. And he's going to be able to keep up with a lot of the top receivers in the game. And then his coverages, if you do want to just play him back in strong safety, very good coverages. 80 man, 87 zones, definitely going to play to start the year. And 88 hit power, he's going to cause some fumbles. So in my opinion, this is a card that if you're looking, especially in the box user, this is probably going to be the best to start off the game. He's going to be your number one guy, especially with the Enforcer being already baked in. Saves a lot of trouble of training, plus a lot of cards aren't going to get Enforcer to start off the year. So Cam Chancellor, in my opinion, is definitely one of the best cards in the game to start off the year, and probably is going to be the best strong safety and user to start off the year, so that's definitely worth keeping in mind. Our final card right here, Cooper Kupp, Super Bowl MVP, 84 speed, 77 jumping, 87 catching, 85 catch in traffic, 83 spec catch, 86 short running, 86 medium, and 84 deep. He has baked in Slot Apprentice, which is incredible. He's definitely be a very, very good card. But in my opinion, speed's a little low, but that shouldn't steer you away from this card because his route running's great and he has a great ability as well, and his catching is just going to be flawless and top notch in the game. So in my opinion, we're just going to go over 1 to 4 or 4 to 1 real quick. In my opinion, you just should not take Micah Parsons. Just he's not going to play very well. Just don't take Micah Parsons unless you're a Cowboys fan, because I think there are better options available. So Micah is going to be my number 4. Number 3, I'm going to go Cooper Kupp, just because it's gonna be there's gonna be a ton of other wide receivers that are very useful to start off the year. Like a guy like Jalen Waddle, honestly, is gonna compete with this Cup in my opinion. But the Cup's definitely still a very, very, very good card. Number 2, it's hard. I'm gonna go Cam Chancellor number 2. I think Cam Chancellor he could be number 1. He's, in my opinion, probably gonna be the best defensive player to start off the year. But I just can't pass up on a running back that's just gonna maybe even break the game. I mean, honestly, if you can run the ball in Madden 23, Barry Sanders is gonna be a cheat code to start off the year. Especially he's fast, decent trucking, great change of direction. He's also gonna have very good juke and spin move. We don't even know what that is yet. Probably mid 80s to high 90s. So in my opinion, give me Barry Sanders, best card in my opinion to pick out of the pre-order pack. And there you guys have it. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications. More Madden 23 content coming soon. Probably going to talk about rookie premieres tomorrow, which are the best ones to take, and basically what you should be doing with rookie premiere tokens to start off Madden 23 Ultimate Team. But again, if you guys like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications. And I'm NTG. Peace out.